Introduction to Economics. Yesterday we have learned the first part of Introduction to Economics. Yes, the same we are going to continue today. But before that, let's revise what we have studied yesterday. Let's go through all the points what we have learned. Yes. Firstly, we have studied about term the term economics. Yes, economics is derived from the Greek word and it's one second. One minute. Yes. Sorry, students, for interrupting. I'll continue the chapter. Yes. Yesterday, in the first part, we have studied about the term economics. Yes. Economic is derived from the Greek word and it means that is oikonomia. Yes. And in simple words, to study the definition of economics, we have studied that economics is a social science concerned with the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Yes, this word was about the economics. And after that, we have how the word economy it comes under the about the financial management. The three things we have studied about the economics, that is PDC. In the yesterday's lesson we have studied. Yes, PDC means what? The initials I explained you yesterday only. That PDC means what? Production, D for distribution, and C for consumption of goods and services. All these three important points, it comes under the economy. Yes, where the goods and services can be exchanged. So after that, we have studied all these three types of economy. First is capitalistic, second socialistic, and third is mixed economy. Yes. Now let's go through it what it is. First, it was capitalistic economy. Capitalistic economy means what? The capital itself only tells you about the money, which is related with the money. Ownership and management of means of production is in the hands of private individual. Main aim is to earn maximum profit. Yes, and this type of economy has been adopted by Germany, Japan, and US. Sir, can you hear my voice now? Hello, sir.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. आ रही है आवाज. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the
Yes.
second type of economy was socialistic. Yes, with the word only, I gave you hint only. Social as socialistic. Social, it works only for the social welfare. Yes, and the everything it's there in the government's hands. Government will control the means of production. Yes, which belongs to the society. And this aim for this economy, main aim is only about the social welfare. Yes. Ah, this was the second type of economy. Third type is mixed economy. Mixed economy means what? It is a coexistence of private as well as public sector. But when we are in this economy, see students, You have to balance both the things, profit also as well as social welfare also. Both the things you have to balance properly, then only our economy will be in good condition. For example, India. Yes, India has adopted which economy? Mixed economy. Yes, this also I told you this is a very important question. Then, yes, in today's session we are going to learn about the factors affecting an economy. Yes, factors affecting an economy. So till now, what we have revised the definition of economics. Yes, the word economy and the three types of economy. Now let's move on, students, to the next part of this chapter. That is part two. Yes. So today we'll start to learn about the factors affecting an economy. Now here on your screen you can see there are different factors that are affecting an economy. Yes, once again here I would like to tell what is economy. Economy means the state of a country or region in terms of production and consumption of goods and services and the supply of money. Now here you have to, whenever we will do the management in a very careful way within the available resources, that is the correct way to uh, that is a correct way that is a correct way that we can see that our country is in good economic condition. Yes. Now let's focus on the factors affecting an economy. So here, first factor of affecting economy is occupation. Yes, occupations you can see there are different types of occupation. Yes, teacher, farming, laborers. This type of this this factor it affects an economy because there are different types of occupations can be seen in country. Second is about the population. Second about population. Then geographical areas and the natural resources. Natural resources means what? This land, trees, water. We should manage these things properly. Then only we can say the country is developed properly. So whatever the resources we have to manage it in a very careful way. Then only our economy will be in good condition. So these are the few factors which affects an economy. Then this is one type of do you know question. Yes, do you know? Let's read it out. Adam Smith is known as the father of economics. Yes, Dash is known as the father of economy. For 1 mark question, please mark it as the important one, student. As a filling the blanks, it can come. So, in his book Wealth of Nations, published in 1776, he has defined economics as the science of wealth. You can see the image of this book. Whenever you whenever you find this book, please go through this book, students. In this book, and Adam Smith he has explained that science is managing in a very systematic way. Yes, in a scientific way, the wealth is being systematically managed. Wealth means what? Money. So definitely it is the management of a money. In this book, he has explained this. Yes. Next. Yes. Always remember these are the 3 points that you have to remember, students. Economics is an important social subject. Social subject. We use economics on a large scale in agriculture, trade, finance, administration, law, and in our daily life too. Economics hold a paramount importance in the social development of humans. Now, Here you can see the paramount over there. New word you can see over here. Paramount means what? Very prime importance or greatest import. Paramount means very prime importance. That is known as paramount. So in this three topics, what they have explained about the economics. See, let's uh, let's take an example over here. If we want to develop a country, okay, the country's economy should be proper. Yes, if we want to develop our country, we have to deal with the lots of money. We have to see our economy. Yes, and we should properly manage the resources which are available in our country. Yes, and when we are able to manage those resources properly, then only our economy, the money which is there in our hand, in country's hand, that is available in the country in a very good condition. Means the economy is going in good condition. So at last, whenever this economy, the country is being developed properly, then we all will get the benefits of whatever benefits our government will give, we will get it. Yes, and that time we can say yes, the management is properly going on. Means the benefits which we are getting from the government, whatever the resources we have, resources means like water, food, yes, this land, these resources, when we manage it properly, that time we can say our country's economy is good and the management is going in a proper way. So in these 3 points, what they have said here, that as we in the first part only, we have studied that activity. Yes, the word economics we have to use in our daily life. Yes, how we manage our income and expenditure of our own family. Yes, how we manage, how your father manage the family. That is the the economics, the term economics, we are using it in our daily life. Yes, economics holds a paramount importance in the social development of humans also. Yes, where there is a in our daily life we use this word economics. Yes, and almost all the fields the term economics is being used, and it is in the very utmost importance of it. I mean, the prime importance is given for this uh, term or a subject, economics. Then yes, here we have now we have come towards the main topic of this lesson, that is the globalization of the economy. Till now we were till now till now we were studying about the about the country's economy. Yes, about the country's economy. But now we are going to study about the world economy. Yes, that is the globalization of the economy. So let's study first what is globalization. Now let's understand the word globalization first. Globalization means what? A brand which can be seen in the whole world, that is known as global brand. Yes, that is known as global. For example, take the soft drink students like Coca-Cola. Yes, as the Coca-Cola, the soft drink, it gets it in the whole world. Yes, so for example, many brands is also there. Mercedes car, McDonald's, Nike shoes. All these brand products are available in the whole world. So that is called the globalization of the economy. The particular brand or product is being can be seen, can be purchased from the whole world is known as the global world. Then see the first point here. The recent economic policies are taking the economy towards globalization. Yes. So the entire world has become a market today. Now let's think about that. The whole world is a market already. Yes. Example, Apple phones are being produced and manufactured in the whole world. Yes. So that is a globalization. Yes. What in the first point, what they have said here, economic policies are taking the economy towards the globalization. Means what? In today's situation, in this 21st century, the whole world has become the market. Second point, globalization means building a world economy. Second point tells us about globalization means building a world economy. Yes, if that particular product is being produced, is being manufactured in the whole world, we can say that then that time we are talking. In that case, we are talking about the world economy. Then third point. World economy is a borderless economy in which natural resources, profit, services, capital, labor, and technology flow freely across borders of countries. Yes. Now, what is this borderless economy? Borderless economy means everywhere we can send goods. There is no border. Means there is a no physical border. The, the goods and services can be sent to one place to other. There is no restrictions in between. Yes, for example, you or we can purchase the goods from China to India or vice versa. Yes, we can easily we can purchase the goods. So here the borderless, it tells us about there is a no physical border and no restrictions can be seen when we are doing the trading system. Yes. Then next, then mm, hmm, see, for this third point, one more example I would like to tell students. If a product is being produced, if the product is being produced for our from our India, yes, and then the different parts of the product comes from North America or Africa, and the capital is given by some other country. Means the money is given by some other country. Product is producing at another country. So this movement of goods and services is called as global economy. Then globalization means aligning the country's economy with the world economy. Fourth, fourth point tells us about that. Globalization means alignment means to join. Yes, when we are linking or when we are joining the country's economy with the world economy, that that is that is globalization. So we have to be connected. Yes, we have to be connected nowadays towards the world. Otherwise, you are the whenever we whenever we are producing, whenever we are manufacturing any products to them, that time we have to be very connected towards uh, towards other countries. Why? Because if you are not connected, then you are the out of the race. This is the about the person which is doing the production, who is manufacturing. For this, they have said here there is a free trade and all restriction on investments are set aside. Now here, what is the free trade means what? Free trade means what, students? See, free trade is not existing right now in the world. Yes, that as a import and export duty is done. If any product is being um, is send it to the other country, that time we have to uh, we have to go through some import and export policies over there. Yes, but you know what they have said here, it's a dream of the World Trade Organization that the trading should be done in a freely in a free way. Free trade means what? There is no restrictions on trade. It means free trade. Whatever we want to purchase or whatever we want to sell the product easily can be done through free trade. Now yes, this was about the globalization of the economy. Yes, in this what we have studied, whenever there is a globalization, the world economy starts building up because of the globalization, global brand. Then, when we are studying the world economy, the economy is a borderless economy. Yes. Then, globalization it joins countries' economy with the world economy. Yes, means when we are talking about the this when we are talking about the country's economy, then with the help of globalization, the economy it joins the world economy. Now it tells us about the globalization. Then next is about the functions of economy. Every country has a different economy. Nevertheless, the main functions of economy are similar. Some of the main functions of the economy are as follows. So these are the till now what we have studied. We have studied about the types of economy. Then we have studied about the factors affecting economy. Then about the globalization of the economy. And now we are studying the functions of an economy. So let's go through it. So the first main function of the economy is here on your screen, deciding the product and quantity of its production. Yes. Now, everyone, let's think it about that you are the owner of any small scale industries or any enterprises. Now, you have to think in that way. When then only we will able to understand the functions of an economy. Yes. First, everybody, let's think like a businessman. Yes, we have lots of capital in our hand. We have a money, lots of money. Now you are thinking about that you have to put one business over there in my area. Yes. Now this for that, if we will start thinking as students, then we will able to understand these functions of economy in a good way. So what I was telling you now, first point is that deciding the product and quantity of its production. Now, for this we have to decide that whatever the product we are producing, we are manufacturing, and the product is being that the customers are ready to take that product. Yes, or it is the value of that product in the society is high or low, that you have to think. See, in current situation with this in this coronavirus in this pandemic situation, see, all the mm, all the all the human beings they are buying gloves, masks, medical equipment. Yet it's a demand for the world about about this product. Yes, mask, sanitizer, hand wash. Yes, gloves. All this it's a demand for in the market. So here we have to see when we are deciding the product, see first in the market which product is being is at the high value. Yes, means its preference should be given to the product. This in the society how it the in the society the product should be means the product should be in a very demand. That only then only then only your product will be sell in a high price. Then next is about the quantity of the production. Quantity means what? How the product should be made, how much we will sell that particular product. But we have to see the population of the country also. If the population is less and there is no then there is a no use to make more products. Yes. But if we want to sell the product to the entire world, then we will need member of we will need number of products. So when we are deciding the quantity of the product, let's see about the population and other terms also. Second point tells us that minimize the production cost as much as possible. Please do that. Firstly, as we are the new business, as we are the new businessman, yes, our product is also new in our society. So firstly, what you have to minimize the production cost as much as possible. So here, um, in the terms, let's take an example of farm. Yes, farmer, when the farmer grows a food grain, if it takes less amount of money, so he can get profit when we will sell the food grains in the market. Yes, when we will take the food grains from the farmer, yes, and the same food grains we will sell it in the market. That time we will see which food grains is at a higher demand. For that demand, we will see the price and then we will give to the customer. Next, next, third point, distribution of national income according to social and economic justice. In a country, it should not be like the students that poor people are poorer only and the rich people are richer for the life. This should not be happening. So yeah, there should be some justice among the society. Everyone should get opportunity for developing their life. So here what they have said here, whenever the national income is being distributed, yes, according to the social and economic justice. So here you have to think that whenever the product is being manufactured, being produced, that time you have to think that uh, each and every society member should be able to buy that product. So here, in this third point, they have explained about this. Then, making appropriate provisions for the economic needs of the future. Means here, this fourth point tells us about the proper planning. Yes, whenever you have to, your plans should be ready. Plan A, B, C. Yes, pre-planned, and what plans you will decide about the in future, means plans for your product. Yes, in future what will be the, but see, now the product is going, there's very lots of demand for the product, whichever the product you are manufacturing, and in the society there is a lot of demand. But in future, the products quality or the demand from the society is very less, is very low. So what you will do? So that in that case, you have to keep the future plans over there. Yes, means you should have a proper planning, pre-plan and post-plan also in your hand. Next, last point tells us about the deciding for whom the goods will be produced. Yes, you have to decide, yes, that to whom I'm producing the goods. Yes, first we should decide what should be produced, then whom it should be produced. Yes, suppose for example, like the people who are dying because of lack of food. They doesn't have the food. Yes, they are not able to survive in their life because they don't have the food to eat only. Yes, then here we have to think about that product. Like the packet foods should be given and sell to them at minimum cost price. According to the population, decide the goods production to whom we are selling the product. So this was about the, of course, when we are deciding the product, we are going to sell the product. We are going to sell the product to the society. But see the first preference what will be, and then start start manufacturing the goods. Thus, an economy strives to create a balance between limited resources and unlimited resources. Means what your economy have to create a balance between limited resources and unlimited way. See student, we everybody have very needs are very unlimited. Yes, needs are not limited. Yes, uh, one day after and day after students, our needs are in demand. Yes, one or the other need is being increased in our list. So here what they have said here, that if you want to if you want to strike a balance between that, the resources which are there in our hand, we have to balance between our needs. Just now, see, in the previous session also I gave you the example of water. Yes, water is the resources which we are getting. Yes, water needs at ample number of times when we are in the house or when we are outside the house. Yes, for drinking purpose, farmers, they require the water for irrigation. Yes, the household works, companies. So water's demand is more. Yes, here limited, here the limited resources is limited resources is very limited resources if I'm gonna example is water. Now it's on our hand how this resources is being used. Okay, so this was about the functions of an economy. Then now here we are going to revise all the points we have studied in the second part of the chapter. So we are going to revise with the question answer student. Okay, the first is economy begins at home. Yes, you remember students, we have done that. We have studied about that income and expenditure, about about that activity. So for that, this is the answer for that. Economy begins at home. Now here you have to give the explanation. The economy begins at home means that you need to improve your own economic condition before thinking about changing something for the country or other people. If you are not financially stable, then you will never be able to help other people as well in terms of finance. You can only able to provide emotional support to them. If see, why they have said that economy begins at home means that you yourself only first you improve your economic condition in a good condition, then you start changing something for the country or other people's life, which other people's economy which is very low. See student, you can take the screenshot of this question also. You can note it down in your notebook. Okay, then second, see, this is the main question for your exam. India's economy is of mixed economy. Yes, example. Now here you have to give the reason why. India's economy is considered to be mixed type because both the public as well as private exist in the market. Means in India's economy we have a mixed public also as well as private. Both have the right to cooperate and there is no hindrance regarding the operations. Together, both the sectors help in growth of the country to boost the economy and bring the desired change. Both the sectors they help the country in the development to boost up the economy and bring the desired change. These both the sectors they help in India's economy with privatization making a big difference. Then next question is about like a answer in one line question student. To which economic factor is the management of individual or finally or family finances related? So here the answer for this is the only two words, that is income and expenditure. This is the two economic factors is the management of individual or family. From which Greek word is the term economics derived? The Greek word it is oikonomia. Okay. Then last two questions now. Third third question. In a capitalistic economy, to whom does the ownership and management of means of production belong? Yes, means in the capitalistic economy, who is the owner, who is the management? Private individual. Then, what do you mean by globalization? Globalization is the process in which people, ideas, and goods spread throughout the world. Yes, example I tell you about the which brand Mercedes cars, Nike shoes. These are the example. When you will write the globalization meaning, please try to write examples over there. More interaction and integration between the world's culture, government, and economics. So this was about the revision with the help of the question answers which are quite important in your exam. Then it's time to evaluate now. Yes. On your screen you can see there is a chart over there. There is a circle. Yes. In that circle you can see management in private hands. Now here you have to complete this two. You have to complete these three circles. Okay, you can take the screenshot and please note it down in your notebook. With the help, you can take the help of your textbook as well as this lecture. Last one, yes, there is one activity that I would like to do it. Please do it, students, after the lecture. See, consider the income and expenditure of your family and make an account sheet for it. You remember, student, in the first part of it, we have done that activity. But now you have to think about your family's income and the estimated expenditure. What is going on? What is going on in your family that you have to note it down and you have to balance it. Okay. I hope you have understood this chapter number 8, Introduction to Economics. Yes, and thank you, students, for listening. Whatever the notes or whatever the homework important points I've given you, please note it down and keep learning. Thank you, students.
Yes, teacher. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.